Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim.
I'm Jen.
And today on Ramblings, we are on the road. We are on the road to the SIP, the Freedom in the SIP, Freedom Weekend down there at 3 Mississippi. You've never been to a Freedom Weekend, right?
I haven't.
Yeah, this will be Jen's first Freedom Weekend. This is the 4th annual Freedom Weekend, and I've only missed one. The first one was on the 41.36, and things were raw. They had just cleared the land where the shed house is and the cabin. They had just cleared the land. Matter of fact, I think my tent was about where their shed is, next to the shed house. Well, actually, that's where David's truck was. I was just to the mountainside of it, and we got up that morning and saw that big mountain. It was gorgeous. It was hot. It's July, you know. Of course, we're doing it the weekend before 4th of July, since 4th of July is what, was it Wednesday? Thursday. And the second annual, I missed that one. That was again on the 41.36, and that was the one where they burned down the cabin and they had to start over. There's a little bit of truth to that. They had the basement built, and they had the subfloor, you know, basically the roof of the basement, the subfloor, and that's all there was. So they had the bright idea to light the fireworks off from that big horizontal surface. Well, something happened. See, what happened was the fireworks fell over, and all of them caught lit, and they were starting to shoot into the audience this way and that way, and actually blew a hole and burned a hole in their basement ceiling, in the floor. They had to replace the boards. Yeah, there's videos. Go check out those videos. I think Don Hat Creek's got a good one. A couple other people's got some really good ones that are pretty amazing. Well, they didn't. The third one was at David's last year, and it was very, very safe. We kind of corrected that issue. Had a real good. David worked his tail off. He was a host with the most. Hostess with the mostest. He wasn't a hostess, but he cooked and he cleaned and he set up and he had pavilions and you know, mosquito netting, and he had, you know, kept for the food. He had a tent with the mosquito netting, and now food was inside there. Get the mosquitoes off the food. Yeah, it was smart. I think actually, flies. Do I say mosquitoes? Flies. Yeah. So very, very smart. Very good time. And then this year, the 4th annual is at 3 Mississippi's down in Mississippi. And in case you didn't know, Central Mississippi is a little bit south of Arkansas. And the farther south you go, with no water around, it gets hot and it gets sticky. It's sticky in the SIP.
Yeah, well, it was steamy this morning.
It was hot enough in Memphis area. I got up and had to, you know, get my house, unhook my house, and I was drenched. I was just drenched. So once I got most of that done, then I took a shower to get ready to go. I did find something out. When I was unplugging the ridge crib, see, I have the cable that comes out of the ridge crib, and I have it plugged into an RV extension cable, and it was arced out. You saw it, didn't you? Yeah, the prongs, because anytime you have to use an extension cord, it increases the current, right? There's more resistance and longer cable as it's electricity, right? So the excess current created heat, and it started creating space, and everything started melting inside the plug, and then it started arcing out a little bit. You know, so it's a good thing I found that now. But me being the Boy Scout I am, I got a spare. So when I get down to 3 Mississippi, I'm gonna cut off the old plug, wire in the new plug, and I actually got a spare for the extension cord too, because the extension cord is pretty, you know, because where they were together, they're both just kind of melted and mangled. So I got parts for that, and after what happened last time when I needed the generator and forgot my plug, I ordered spares of everything. Even last time, remember, I broke my impact driver for raising and lowering. I got extra, so I got extra.
That's good. Surprised that thing was still working from the way it looked.
Yeah. Oh, the plug?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. Well, they were pretty much welded together. I had to pretty much break the welds to get them apart. So they had a real good electrical connection because they were welded together. But before we have air conditioner in there, I'll have to go fix that. What I might do, this is pretty funny, is get the cable, run it through the window, turn the air conditioning on in the camper, in the truck, and I'll fix it in here in air conditioning. I think that's pretty smart, don't you? We'll sit in here and I'll be doing my electrical work sitting in this chair right here. Got up a little late this morning. I actually got up at 7:30, but got up and around a little late this morning because last night was the presidential debate, 2024 first presidential debate, and we knew it was going to be a zinger. With those two, we knew it was going to be a zinger. So I came up with my version of the debate drinking game. Every time Biden said, "Come on, man," or Trump said, Hunter Biden, or something like that.
Hold on.
Oh, you got the list?
Maybe they'll
She's got the list.
Oh, can we see it?
Just read it off to him.
He sent me a list. Okay.
That was the rules.
If Trump says China, huge.
Oh, China.
Hunter, Sleepy Joe, laptop, and fake news, then we had to take a sip.
Okay.
Biden is, come on, man, felon, jail. Repeat the question, January 6th, and stutter or incoherent.
Yeah, if he stuttered or was incoherent, that one right there got us.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Every stutter, every incoherent,
He stuttered a lot.
whew, man. And when we were sipping on, was it Kentucky whiskey, right? Woodford Reserve?
Yeah.
Sipping on the whiskey and ice. And, I got a little headache this morning. Oh, goodness gracious. But it definitely made it entertaining.
Yeah.
Whew.
Should have did that with a beer or something instead.
A Coke Zero is what I should have.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was a spectacle for sure. I did get contacted by Signature Solar, and I ordered my solar racking carport, 4-car carport, can hold up to 48 solar panels. I was going to ship it to that CSD in Rossville, the guys that were nice enough, that steel fabricator. Well, what Signature Solar did is they contacted R&L Freight out of Arlington, Tennessee, and that's the one I called asking if they could receive it and I could pick it up, and they said no, that they wouldn't receive somebody else's. So what they end up doing is just contracting them to ship it. So R&L Freight are going to ship it to Arlington, and then I'm going to go up there and pick it up in my new trailer. What'd you think about my new trailer?
It is very nice.
Yeah. Oh, your knee, baby.
What?
That's it bruised. That's a scar.
Oh yeah. I've been putting
Is that bump part of it too? Is that a new bump?
butter. I don't know. It didn't look like that. It sticks out further.
Yeah, her knee from the e-bike accident. Yeah, can y'all see that? Look at that. That's nasty.
Got a good little scar going.
It's nasty. It's still pretty on her though. Yeah, so the solar carport should be shipping soon. I got some good news. I was editing the video for y'all for the gravel, right? The last of the series, the 7th video in the land clearing for the Barnuminium series, right? I was editing it and I was watching each delivery of gravel. And at one point I said, all right, Josh is smoothing out load 3. And then we come back and everything. And he's, all right, here comes load 5.
Skipped a whole load.
I'm like, wait a second, Tim. Where's load 4? Because in the video, I can see where the load stops and starts, right? It's not like I just missed it in the video. I can see where it stops and starts. As we were going along, I told Josh the number, not telling you the number, you're going to have to watch the video. I told Josh the number, so he reported the number, and I got charged for the number. Well, I called Tripp and said, Tripp, I just watched this video, and I don't think it was that many. He said, well, I ain't got the ticket yet from the quarry. I'll have to verify that. So, well, I said, I verified it. I was wrong. It's not that. It's this. And he just texted me today and said, you're right. Got the receipt. It was only this number. So there's $900 credit on my account, but I've got them coming out doing some more gravel. Once I get the carport up, I'm putting gravel below the carport, and then where it meets up to the shed house, so I can drive the motorcycles up the ramp. So I'll get my $900 back. But that was just funny. That was like, I was like, Tim, you can't count. 4. I went straight from 3 to 5. Where's 4? I don't know. But and then what's that? What movie is that from? You know what movie is that from? And then
I've heard it many times.
It's from the same movie where, dude, what's mine say? Sweet, what's mine say? Dude, what's mine say? Sweet, what's mine say?
Oh man, what's the name of that?
If y'all know the name of that movie, put it down below.
I know it now.
Okay,
Dude.
pause. Okay.
Dude is in it.
Dude, where's my car? Ashton Kutcher. Oh my goodness. That was a funny movie. I don't care who you are. That was funny. Dude,
Super
so
silly.
sweet. Oh yeah, super silly. Yeah. Dude. All right. I don't know what I was talking about. So my motorcycle had a great trip with David. I'm working on that video for you. Saw David's video is already out, and watching David's video, I saw something. In those corners and the twisties in the hills between Nimrod Dam and Hot Springs, he actually left it in his video where he kind of went a little bit wide a few times in the corners. One time he was crossing the center line. You gotta be careful of that, you know. And then another time he went kind of crossed off the edge. And I remember him telling me he had some puckering moments, you know, where your booyah caca puckers up. I see why now. I didn't catch that in my videos, but I was watching that in his video. So you haven't seen his video yet of our ride, and he about made me sick. He did a lot of time lapse, and he sped it up to the point where it was going. I was getting a little epileptic there for a second.
Did he already put the video on?
Yeah, the video's out. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. But I'm editing mine. I'll have mine out next week. So, what is today? Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Saturday afternoon, I'm premiering my final video of the land clearing, the gravel. It's gonna be.
You said Sunday.
No, Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday. So Saturday, I'll be premiering that video. Sunday, Mike has asked me to do a lesson, Bible study lesson down there with the audience. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to have it live streaming like I normally do for Ridge Life lessons because of the location. I don't know if I'll have Wi-Fi out there and all that kind of stuff. I may have to record it and then do a premiere of it, so it'd be like going live, right?
Yeah.
So I can maybe I'll do a premiere of it, maybe do it same day. If we do it like at 9:30 in the morning, maybe I'll record it and then premiere it that afternoon. So we'll see. But the lesson is on faith and faithfulness. And if you don't know the difference, you might want to watch this video. and it all stems around the apostles asking Jesus for more faith, because they're going through trials and they needed more faith, and Jesus gave the parable of the mustard seed. If you had the faith of a mustard seed, this mulberry bush basically could grow in the ocean. You could move mountains if you had the faith of this mustard seed. And what he was trying to say is, you have the faith in you. You need to be faithful and have faithfulness. And faithfulness is the act of exhibiting your faith. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lesson on Sunday, and I think it's very applicable to what's going on right now in the world, in the country, and in our social groups. I think we all need a lot more faithfulness. It will get us through a lot more trials and tribulations, because more are coming. I guarantee that more are coming. And if you're going through any of them, maybe this lesson will be for you. If not, skip it. Don't worry about it. That's on Ridge Life Lessons. It's a separate channel. If you're so inclined, subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. Just stick around to Ridge Life Ramblings, Ridge Life reviews and how-tos. So let's see what else I got going on. So yeah, the motorcycle video will be out next week. Also got a video of me and Morgan picking up this trailer, not this camper, but my new 20-foot equipment trailer. And then we went to Tractor Supply and picked up some equipment to use on the ridge. And I'm not showing you or telling you what that is just quite yet. You're going to have to watch the video. Watch the video.
Equipment at Tractor Supply.
Equipment, yeah. I've got some equipment at Tractor Supply. 2 pieces of equipment. One was kind of small, and the other one was kind of big. Also got some supplies, too, while we were there. I think I told you, but maybe I haven't.
Yeah. You haven't been telling me much lately.
What?
Yeah, you're in trouble. I find out on your video.
Oh, the one thing I didn't tell her, the reason I didn't tell anybody, I didn't tell my mom or didn't tell her until I got home, was I didn't want anybody to worry. What it was I told you guys the story, of course. That's how she found out about it. On the way home from the motorcycle trip, everything was safe. The ride over was beautiful, and the ride back, so hot. The riding through Memphis, coming back through Memphis, and 5 lanes of traffic and everything. A truck hauling a trailer ran over a blown tire from a semi truck, and it blew out the trailer tire. Sounded like a gun blast. You're driving through Memphis, you never know, right? So I heard BAM, and I ducked like this, and I sped up to get out of the way, and things were flying, from the trailer, tire pieces and stuff. It was pretty bad. But it was scary. It wasn't that bad, but it was scary. Because, nothing hit me or anything. But
Glad you didn't get shot, baby.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There was tire pieces flying, or
the trailer
shreds?
ran over the tire piece, and it blew a tire, and I heard the pop, and I heard things flying, but I don't know if it's just under the trailer or flying out. I just ducked behind my windscreen and just said a little prayer. Because I've been on motorcycles before, and 2 times I got this. One time a truck passed me when we were riding with David. A truck passed me, and I got the helmet on and the safety glasses, right? But there's this little space right here, this little space. Just enough space for a big old clod of mud to hit me.
Oh, no.
It was wet mud. I'm glad it wasn't dry mud.
Yeah,
but it stuck right there, and I was having to pick the mud out of my eye. It was crazy. And then I also got hit by I got a little skin right here too, a motorcycle, vest, and I had a little skin right here because I got this beard. You ever know why motorcyclists usually have beards? Really, it's just to protect your face, because a lot of them wear the half helmets or beanies. So I got hit right here by a dragonfly. Oh, it hurt! Pop! I've been hit by June bugs. June bugs hurt too. I actually, one time, I was wearing a full face helmet riding to work, and a wasp hit me and crawled up by my ear. I had to pull a wasp. I had to pull over because it was like going bzz, 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 and I pulled over, pulled the helmet off, and the red wasp flew out.
That's happened to me on the back of a bike. It hit me in the chest and then went down into my bra and stung me.
Oh no!
It crawled up underneath.
Oh
and
no!
Stung me underneath. Almost like took it all off in the middle of the ride. It hurt.
My goodness. Well, we're going to have some fun down here in Mississippi. We have got just another about hour and a half, 2 hours to go. We're going to stop and get something to eat and get some fuel. Got to get some diesel exhaust fluid also. Running a little bit low on that. So, guys, going to leave you there. So, told you some funny stories, though, I think. Until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Rich Life.